Season 1 of One Piece introduced us to the strange and mysterious powers known as devil fruits. We saw Luffy's rubber abilities and Buggy's body-splitting powers, but that was only the beginning. In Season 2, as the Straw Hat crew continues their journey toward the Grand Line, several new characters appear with even more unusual and dangerous devil fruit abilities. Here are the devil fruits revealed throughout Season 2. One of the first major powers belongs to Smoker. Smoker possesses the Smoke fruit, which allows him to transform his body into smoke and control it freely. Because his body can disperse into smoke, normal attacks simply pass through him, making him extremely difficult for most opponents to fight. A familiar face returning with new powers is Alvida. After the events of Season 1, Alvida gains the Slip fruit, which makes her body incredibly smooth and slippery. Because of this power, attacks and objects simply slide off her body, making her much harder to hit in battle. Season 2 also introduces members of the secret criminal organization, Baroque Works, many of whom possess their own devil fruit powers. One of them is Mr. 5, who ate the bomb fruit. This ability allows him to turn parts of his body into explosive weapons. Even something as small as his breath or a flick of his finger can trigger powerful explosions. His partner, Miss Valentine, possesses the Kilo fruit, which allows her to drastically change her body weight. She can become extremely light to float through the air or suddenly increase her weight to crush opponents with devastating force. Another Baroque Works agent, Mr. 3. He ate the wax fruit, which allows him to create and control large amounts of hardened wax. Using this ability, he can build traps, weapons, shields, and even structures strong enough to restrain enemies. Another important devil fruit user introduced this season is Tony Chopper. Chopper ate the human fruit, which gave him human intelligence and the ability to transform into different human-like forms. Thanks to this power, he becomes both a capable fighter and a skilled doctor, eventually joining the Straw Hat crew as their ship's doctor. Another devil fruit user seen during the Drum Island storyline is Dalton. Dalton ate the ox fruit, which allows him to transform into a powerful bison-human hybrid. With this ability, his strength and endurance increase dramatically, making him one of the strongest defenders of Drum Island. Despite Wapol's rule, Dalton continues to protect the people of the kingdom and eventually stands against Wapol to defend his homeland. Another villain appearing in this arc is Wapol, the former ruler of Drum Island. Wapol possesses the Munch fruit, which allows him to eat almost anything, metal, weapons, or even entire objects, and then reshape or combine those materials within his own body. One of the most mysterious characters introduced is Nico Robin, also known as Miss All Sunday. She ate the flower fruit, which allows her to sprout replicas of her body parts anywhere within her line of sight. She can create arms, hands, or even eyes on nearby surfaces, making her extremely effective in combat and surveillance. Finally, at the end of the season, we briefly see Crocodile, also known as Mr. Zero, the leader of Baroque Works. In the live-action series, his devil fruit power has not yet been revealed. However, in the original manga and anime story, Crocodile possesses the sand fruit, which allows him to transform his body into sand and control it freely. He can create sandstorms and even drain moisture from anything he touches. Because of this ability, Crocodile becomes one of the most powerful enemies Luffy will face.